I just wanted to tell you quickly what happened to me today because it was not fun. So my husband's boss calls me and texts me, but I don't see any of it. And at the end, he calls the school and he asks if I can call him back. So I call him back and he says, listen, your husband had to meet with me, but he did not come. He said he's gonna be 5 minutes late and it's already 2 hours after that and he's still not here. I'm worried. He said that he's going to go on the roads and he just wanted to know which car he was driving, that he will be looking for a car that had flipped over or something. And I offered to go home and check at home, and he said that would be very good idea. So I rush, I cry all the way to home, and I started being worried as well because it's unusual. It's for him not to go to a meeting. He missed the meeting by 2 hours and not to go. And so I get here and I see the car. I see the car is in front of the house and it's running, the key is inside, and that his phone is there, his computer is there, everything is there. So I start looking around the car just to check if he has fallen on the floor or something, fainted, or I don't know what. Then I start thinking maybe he was kidnapped, I don't know. And at the end I call his boss and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go into the house, but I want you to be on the phone because I don't know what I'm gonna find out. So I go in the house and check the first floor. I don't see him. Check the second floor, nothing. And at this point I'm actually looking for a body. I'm looking on the floor. I'm just waiting to see my husband somewhere on the floor. His boss on the other side is also expressing the concern that he must have fallen somewhere. So I go to the garage, to the basement. He's not there. And you can imagine all the stress, all the adrenaline of looking for a dead body. And at the end I go outside and you know, it's just I realize all the way to the house, and at that moment that I'm searching, I feel like, man, I should have held him in my arms a little bit longer this morning. I should have told him just a few more times how much I love him. And yeah, and I go outside and I realize, wait a minute, the car where his phone is and his computer and that's running is actually locked. So I realized that there is something going on. Maybe he locked the car, he locked everything in the car. And then I noticed that one of our other cars is actually gone too, missing. So at that same moment, I guess my husband finally called my boss, his boss, saying that he has made it to his second meeting at 11:30. So he made the people there call his friend, his boss, and tell him that everything is okay. He just locked his car and everything in it, and he didn't have any way to communicate that. And I just wanted though to use this opportunity to say that go and tell the people you love that you love them again, and hold them in your arms a little bit longer today. But not only that, I also thought about the people that we don't get along very well with, because I happen to have somebody that at the moment that has been giving me a hard time, and I'm a person that loves peace. I'm a peacemaker, and if somebody doesn't like me for whatever reason, I lose my peace, and I have to change that. I realize that you cannot be liked by everybody. But at the same time, when this was happening, I'm like, you know what, nothing really matters. Just love everybody, and no matter how much hard time they give you, just love them again. And I would like to read the verse in Luke 6:27 that says, love your enemies, do good to them which hate you, and pray for them which despitefully use you. Love everybody. Even if you don't die tomorrow, or even if they don't die tomorrow, it's still worth it just to spread love around.